Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm back with another recap of Tyler Perry's Sistas Season 6, Episode 17, Taste of Freedom. Yeah, let's get into it. So, Sabrina and Maurice are meeting with Andy and the DA. Come to find out, all the charges are being dropped. Q is being arraigned for the crime, and Sabrina says thank you to Andy. And then Maurice, Maurice, he got to come his ways, being sarcastic, starts talking about her shoes and her clothes. And it's just like, at this point, just go away. So then Andy tells Sabrina that they need to celebrate. And if they're still going out with Jordan for the date. And Andy asks Sabrina, did he text her? She looks at her phone and she realizes he texts her and sends her a picture. Andy says she don't want to go because Jordan hasn't called her or anything. So we're gonna see. So after that, Andy tells her that Andy tells Sabrina, go ahead, get ready so we can still go. And then let Danny know because she was worried about you. And Sabrina was also tell Karen because that's that. And then Andy tells her that they're supposed to have a lunch date. So after Sabrina leaves the office, she calls Danny on her way home and they talk. And basically gives her the 411, lets her know that she's a free woman. Danny is super happy and excited. And that's what's trying to tell her about how things was when she got to work that morning. Preston was outside in the parking lot waiting to put something in her car when he seen Danny and Tony talking. He was looking all jealous and butthurt, but it is what it is. So now you got Danny contemplating whether or not she wanted to wait this thing out with Preston or move on with Tony, because it's obviously there's some attraction towards Tony because you wouldn't still be talking to him if he's so called ain't all your business and knows all the tea and knows all the girls. So make that make sense. So after that, Fatima and Zach meet with the family lawyer, Leslie. Well, he's not the family lawyer, but meets with Leslie or Wesley, whatever his name is. And he basically tells him tells them they tell him that he's being abused, but the lawyer says that there's no evidence of child welfare or ACS cases be called on him for child neglect or whatever. So Fatima was there's a witness, and he was well, hopefully she can talk. And they was hopefully too, that maybe you can get an emergency hearing and see how things go. So they took that with slap in the face. But it was a favor to Fatima that he was able to see them, so that was good. After they leave out the office and whatnot, and they're still talking about how maybe they can work on their favors, and just so happens they see Hayden in the hallway. And he comes with Tamara, was why don't you be my girl? And they show them the ring. And then you got Zach being catty and sarcastic and just start throwing these hints towards them. And you can see in Tamara's face and then you got Fatima looking man, if you don't shut up, come on now. You're trying to blow the cover. But anyways, congratulated them, and then they went on about their ways, whatever. So after that, Zach leaves. What else? Fatima and Andy, they talk about how the date, how Andy's supposed to meet up with Jordan for another date. And she's still she don't know if she wants to go because he hasn't called her. And so she's being indecisive. She don't know. But eventually, with the help of Tony, calling Jordan while Danny and them was at work, to see if they can go. Jordan calls her while Fatima and Andy are talking at her desk. And then Fatima blurts out she's your other dinner date canceled. and stuff like that. And then you got Jordan on the phone just like, and Andy's just like, but anyways, eventually, you know, he coerced her to go, so she ends up going. Sabrina gets home, and I guess Bayo wanted to come over, so she's like, okay, that's cool. And then she was like, telling him, like, listen, did you get your bail money back? And he was just like, no, well, the charges have been dropped, and I'm a free woman. And then he was like, we should celebrate. And she was like, nah, I'm busy tonight. He said, well, maybe the weekend. Nope, I'm busy every night. And then he just flipped the script on her. He was like, listen, you're a user, you're a manipulator, you're a B. And yeah, like, and then she just got up and was like, nah, you gotta go. I'm sorry, I'm not feeling the energy. Kick rocks. And just as soon as he opens the door, he calls her a B again. And Danny was like, who's the B? It's like, just in the nick of time, right there at the buzzer. And she started mocking him, calling her mother sucker and all the other stuff. And then they closed the door, whatever. Then they decided to get ready to go on their date to George's house. And Danny didn't want to go home because of Preston. So they raided Sabrina's closet. And that was like, her wardrobe has been improving. So kudos to Tyler Perry and whoever dresses them, because amazing now. Because before, whoo. So that was that. Zach finally makes it home. I think he was about to do something. He goes outside his door and he sees Karen. She was like, what are you doing here? She was like, I was just bringing out some more stuff for the baby. You know, seeing him made me realize. And I also wanted to apologize for my actions because, you know, I was out of line and whatnot. So they had a few words, good words. And, you know, he was thankful for the stuff that she brought. And so right there, so she was like, I'm just going to be single, because she told him eventually that Aaron and her are no longer together, and she's just going to focus on herself and the baby. And Zach was like, that's cool or whatever. That's like, I'm proud of you. And then she was like, we'll figure out the visitation and stuff like that later. So yeah, that was that. And they said their goodbyes. By this time, Fatima, she's on her way home after telling Andy that she had to go home to her man. And then, excuse me, he's cooking dinner. I think they have salmon and potatoes or whatever. And, you know, they're talking and whatnot. They talk about how the whole Michael situation. And they both had the same idea, like, take him. But at the same point, they heard what the lawyer said. Dr. Taylor's dad just make the situation worse. So it was like, I guess we'll just wait till the weekend and see what they say. If not, we're going to take him. So, Fatima and Zach is always on the same page. I like that about them. Always head first, headstrong. They get the job done. So eventually all the girls show up at Jordan's house. And they're looking nice. When they get outside to the back where the food and stuff is at, Jordan introduces Andy to, I guess, his bartender or somebody that was there. Lo and behold, it's Gary. And he tried to play it off like he didn't know her. And you could just see the looks on all the girls' faces like, But anyways, that's another day for another topic. Next Wednesday. Hopefully I didn't leave nothing out, but if I did, let me know in the comment section down below. And with that being said, I will see y'all in the next one. Stay tuned for next week, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.